Which this is probably just a grandmama question, unless you cook. I don't know. What's one of your favorite things to cook, or something you like a staple?
I guess one of the things that I've done that I mean I like to cook. I used to like to cook brisket and stuff like that. But I guess one of my favorite things that I seem to bring more joy to my family is homemade bread and cinnamon rolls.
Yes, my favorite.
And my sister was a wonderful cook. Her pies are fried pies, but she never did homemade bread and cinnamon rolls.
Those cinnamon rolls
So
are
good.
heavenly. Those are good. Anything else? Don't want to stop you. I always love your salmon patties.
Well,
You can make a good pie too.
Yeah, your chocolate pie.
It's funny that you would say that because when I did groceries this morning and sent it, I ordered 2 cans of salmon.
Oh, really?
That's Terry's favorite food.
Really? Yeah, I really like it too. Okay, so one or whatever, you can say many things that brings you joy. So something that makes you happy or has brought you joy in life.
Excuse me?
I said one thing that brings you joy or makes you happy in life.
Maybe more than one.
Yeah. She makes me happy.
Aw.
That's sweet.
We bring each other happy. Well, you got other things. 2 of them are sitting right here in front of
Yeah, I
you.
know it. And another one's up there in the Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then you got a handsome 2 handsome young men.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We were just talking about the pictures that we've collected, and I mean, you know, God has been so good to us. You know, we got Clay, and then Caitlin came, and you know, and everybody wants a little boy and little girl both, you know, and then we got Chelsea. And the poor little thing was put in the closet.
Right?
Yeah.
So was
I know.
But I remember it was the cutest closet.
Yeah.
And then Cammie. Well, and before we got Cammie, we got Corey. And Corey, he was a precious little boy. Unusual circumstances, you know. But his mom loved him so much. And
we had the funnest times hanging out with Corey here.
oh, he
Some of my best
loved you.
childhood
He
memories.
loved you kids. Oh my goodness! Every time we think about coming up there for a weekend, or you know, like, you know, they didn't mind. You know, and he was a tag along Corey, and he just adored you kids. And yeah, the things that we have done, and I know Delbert feels the same way. Looking forward to y'all coming, and Christmas, and
Yeah.
you agree, don't you?
I agree.
Mm.
We were thrilled when you said you were coming.
We always love coming up here, even if
And
it
we
is just for
still
the day.
do. We still do.
Mhm.
You know.
Next one is okay. So what was Mom like as a child, and then a little bit about what Gary was like as a child. Maybe their personalities, or
You could go. Did you understand what she said?
No,
He can't hear.
it's okay. You can tell him.
you did.
No.
closer.
You got your own opinion of this. She wants to know what Gary was as a child and what Terry was as a child. So your memories are important.
Well, Gary wasn't all that bad, but I was taught that take care of them, you whip them, if they don't do things. So I did too much of that on him. But the little girl, she wasn't any problem.
Gary always felt like, as far as his dad was concerned, that he never measured up to him. And I can even see now, as old as he is, he's still trying to measure up
Mm-hmm.
to how his dad feels about him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just another play buddy with him. And I remember when we lived in Mishawaka, and I'd hide from them. Well, they'd hide from me too, but I was really good at it. And one time I got at the head of the bed and made it appear that I was a long pillow, and I covered it up. And they looked for me and looked for me. The house there was just a 2-bedroom, but it was decorated really cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gary and Terry's had twin beds, and they.
And they were in the same room together?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. And they both loved Christmas. They loved to we had always had Christmas tree and decorated and everything. And we had a dog, a big dog, and they always had dogs. And even Terry had some kittens or cats. They never developed into a cat yet. And but yeah, they were good kids. Gary liked to play ball, and I would play with him. Delbert never did much, and I don't remember them being bad kids, but Terry, as she got a little bit older, I mean, like 6, 7, she liked, I'd help her get the cake mix, and she learned how to bake cakes. And then my friend Sharon lived just around the corner street, and Sharon would make the remarks that she is just your shadow. We can't be anywhere that she's not right along with us. I thought, well, that's the way little girls supposed to. But anyway, and then when Sharon couldn't cook, and when she was going to have company or something, needed a cake, she'd have Terry bake her a cake.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was funny. And so anyway, occasionally, Sharon has mentioned in the last 3 or 4 years about how Terry was always with us,
Yeah.
We had bicycles there at Mishawaka. We'd ride bicycles, and kids had bicycles, and we got movies of them somewhere on their bicycles. And Terry, we had the swing set, and it kind of had a little gym thing on it, and I'd look out the back and keep an eye on her. She'd be up with her arms around those things and turning, and singing. She was in her own little world,
It's crazy to imagine.
Yeah.
Mom just little.
Yeah,
The
I
little
know
girl.
it isn't. She was a sweetie, and she had beautiful hair, and I thought all of us. I don't know why, if it was me that thought or what, but that she should get her hair cut short and see what she, how she liked it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that, and she didn't like it too much, and I didn't either, but I didn't let on. So.